A sick, disgusting display happened. And boy, is it going viral. It's breaking the internet. It's something I didn't even want to bring up. It's something I didn't want to address, but it comes down to you, your view, your comments. Because remember, your view is the only view that matters. It's so important to become a channel member. Click the bell and turn on all notifications for around the clock WWE videos right here on SeanzViewEnt, right here on this YouTube app, this YouTube website. Wrestler, a name, an individual. This person is a son. He could be a father, a professional wrestler. We're going to dive deep into this one because this is just ridiculous. This is outrageous. And there needs to be an arrest. There needs to be jail. There needs to be fines. There needs to be handcuffs. There needs to be a lot of different things, a lot of different variables that go into this because it is just one of the most repulsive displays we have seen in a very long time in a wrestling ring, in the middle of a ring. A damn near death. A damn near death. R.I.P. Flatlined. Yes, the words flatlined was used according to those in the know, and we're going to dive deep into this one. Because according to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters, according to footage, actual footage online, and again, flatline and death is reported in the actual scripts here. Again, just a very revolting, disgusting display of events. As Rampage Jackson's son shoots a shoot on wrestler during an indie show at Rikishi's Wrestling Federation, real fight breaks out. Also, Raw Star says he has suffered a serious injury. It would appear as if Xavier Woods says that he has suffered a serious neck injury after facing Penta on Raw. Messed up, and one source even said that they saw him later in the night wearing a neck brace, according to Fightful Select. Again, Xavier Woods, but let's dig deep into this other story here. Things got out of hand at Rikishi's pro wrestling event, Knox Pro event over the weekend when Roger Jackson, son of MMA legend Rampage Jackson, went off script and violently attacked fellow performer Psycho Stu during what was supposed to be a wrestling spot, part of the show. But things got way out of hand. It all started when Stu, real name Stuart Smith, attacked Raj in the head with a can as part of a planned moment earlier in the show. But after Stu's match, Roger stormed the ring, tackled him with a double leg slam, unloaded a barrage of punches while mounting him, forcing officials and wrestlers to rush in and break it up. To make matters worse, the entire incident was captured on Raj's live stream, and in the aftermath, Roger was overheard on the phone claiming that Stu had flatlined, yes, flatlined, which led to many believe that there was a death, that there was a killing in the middle of the ring, that there was an RIP in the middle of a wrestling ring due to this outrageous assault, this just sickening display of events, which instantly raised red flags of concern among fans that were watching. And this is blowing up online right now, guys, but we're just going to address it in a different way. Rampage Jackson didn't waste any time responding as he took to social media to clarify the situation and offer an apology on behalf of his son. It was bad judgment and a work that went wrong. Raj is an MMA fighter, not a pro wrestler, and had no business involved in an event like this. I don't condone my son's actions at all. He suffered a concussion from sparring only days ago and had no business doing anything remotely close to physical contact. As a father, I'm deeply concerned with his health and well-being of Mr. Smith. That being said, I'm very upset that any of this happened, but my main concern now is that Mr. Smith will now have a speedy recovery. I apologize on behalf and to kick for the situation. The aftermath has left a lot of people in the wrestling world asking whether stricter protocols need to be in place at indie shows, especially when non-wrestlers or combat athletes are involved. While Psycho Stu is reportedly to be stable, the incident could have ended far worse because as it seems like as soon as he struck the mat, as soon as he hit the mat, there was no movement. It didn't seem like there was no breath. It didn't seem like his stomach was going up and down. And he just started lighting him up with punches to the face. And again, this situation went awry. Do you believe that Roger Jackson should get another shot in the wrestling world? Or is this enough to keep him away from good? For good, please share your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. And this is, again, just a reprehensible, sickening display. Buddy hit him after a can was not planned. Hell, there's a video only with the dude apologizing, and nobody bats an eye until someone retaliates. All I see is a receipt. Should he have done all of that? Nah, but do I blame him? Hell nah. Again, this is a lot of comments online, a lot of different people. Wow, just absolutely crazy. Rusev defends Psycho Stu after vicious shoot attack by Rampage Jackson's son. The fallout from the violent incident and a recent Knox Pro has just got even more serious as WWE star Rusev spoke out publicly in support of Psycho Stu after being brutally attacked by Rampage Jackson's son. Rusev, who has trained with Psycho Stu, real name Stuart Smith, for over a decade, didn't hold back in a direct message. I've known and trained with this man for 15 years. He's a former U.S. Army veteran and an amazing guy. There are no excuses for what happened in the ring. Praying for a strong Stu kick out. The show of support follows a chaotic scene at an indie event where a planned segment with Raja and Stu turned violent. And again, was this wrestler truly killed? Was it, a takedown that led to a beatdown that led to almost a death? This was obviously out of line. This was not to the levels of professional wrestling. This was one of the most brutal, one of the most volatile, one of the most chaotic things you will ever see or witness. I urge caution for when you want to actually click and view this video. A ground and pound assault. Flatlined. The moment was caught live and panic escalated. Again, this comment has left fans and talent shaken. Right now, although there was rumors of him dying and flatlining, Psycho Stu and dying and getting killed in the middle of a ring. Yes, killed in the middle of a ring. Psycho Stu is reportedly stable, but Rusev's tweet wants to bring more weight to the growing support and concern for safety at indie wrestling events. With a respected veteran like Rusev weighing in, the story is far from over. Do you think that Raja Jackson was in the wrong here? Again, drop your thoughts, your comments, your opinions, because again, your view is the only view that matters right here on YouTube.com. Again, one of the most horrible, sickening displays you will ever see. And no words that I say are going to do this any justice at the end of the freaking day. But as they say, the show must go on, and so it will. Because now, according to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters, we're now receiving word that NXT Heatwave is facing soft demand as tickets remain hours before bell time. Again, breaking news, according to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters. WWE Heatwave almost had to be canceled, or they were considering canceling WWE Heatwave due to soft demand and not a lot of tickets sold in the arena. The venue for this is not going to look too packed. It's not going to look good at all. So very shocking news for WWE Heatwave. Again, ticket prices are soaring. There's so much money. It's ridiculous. It's sick. It's sinister. I mean, you're looking at half of a car payment, or you're looking at a car payment to buy WWE tickets nowadays. I mean, come on now. Breaking news on the Viper, Randy Orton, and the undisputed WWE Champion, Cody Rhodes. Yes, we got breaking news right now that we're going to leak and expose to all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a huge story. I don't know if this is going to tie into an angle or a storyline or what's going to happen, but this is what we do know. Cody Rhodes pulls off the ultimate heist on Randy Orton's SUV. Now, is this going to tie into anything on WWE programming, on storylines, on angles? We are only about to find out. Also, ladies and gentlemen, the first look at the brutal steel cage for AEW NJPW Lights Out match, Forbidden Door. Guys, the hours are ticking down. Also, we are receiving word right now that Karrion Kross destroys Violin and delivers a threat after his GCW return. Yes, Karrion Kross returned to GCW. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on all of that, because as you know, if it weren't for you, there certainly would be no Sean's View. Nyla Rose blocks Mercedes Moné after winning the EVE Championship, the EVE Championship. Two former WWE stars debut on AEW Collision, but both end and eat losses in Scotland. Yes, both get losses. Wow. Talk about taking advantage of your WWE stars, huh? Wow, unbelievable. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we're receiving word that Nick Gage returned to GCW and wreaks havoc with Shotzi and a pizza cutter. Again, what are your thoughts and comments on Nick Gage returning to a wrestling ring once again? Killer Cross and Scarlett Bordeaux shocked GCW crowd with surprise return at Homecoming Night 1. And that was just Night 1. Can you imagine what will happen on the next night? What can we expect? What can we ultimately anticipate? WWE ticket price rumor debunked amid TKO financial strategy shift. We're going to get deep into this one, guys. According to those in the know, there is a false report circulating on social media claiming that WWE ticket prices will go back to normal once TKO pays off its debt by 2026. Ringside News can confirm that this is absolutely wrong, and it is only a rumor. And again, this is why I bring up rumors, gossip, and speculation. Sometimes it's wrong. Sometimes it's right. Sometimes it's factual. Sometimes it's not. That's the chance I'm going to take. Okay, I've been doing this for over a decade. I'm not going to switch it up. I'm not going to change now. May I open a second channel to talk about other news in the world, entertainment, gossip, celebrities? Yes. I may open up a second channel to talk about NFL and drama that's going on YouTube. I may do that, and I may want you to. No, I want you to subscribe to that channel. Once I make it, I may make a second channel because, again, I'm trying to turn this into my full-time job. And, boy, for anybody that says YouTube is easy, you have no idea. You have no idea. If anything, YouTube may be one of the hardest jobs in the world in 2025 because you see, it's not just as easy as picking up a microphone and pressing play and record and your camera viewing you and watching you and displaying. It's just not as easy as that. There is a whole hell of a lot of more that goes into YouTube than you know. I can assure you of that. WWE's advanced ticket sales hit a 3-year low. According to those in the know, WWE's advanced ticket sales hit a 3-year low after fans catch onto ticket price tricks. Vince McMahon spotted stepping out in NYC, New York City, weeks after car crash and hair transformation. And again, we also knew that there were other WWE top WWE stars seen with him during that. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers at this time, Bob Holly, Hardcore Holly, fake Bob Holly Twitter account rebranded after previously impersonating the late great Psycho Sid Justice. Rikishi slams WWE over Bret Hart SummerSlam snub. Your thoughts and comments. CM Punk leads Liverpool crowd in a birthday chant for one Jimmy Uso. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on all of that. We got shocking more news to deliver. We got a hell of a lot more to talk about today. Again, hourly news around the clock. I will not stop for my viewers, my fans, and my subscribers with plenty more to come.